So, hey man,
Hey,
do you like going to Comic-Cons?
who? What?
Yeah.
Comic-Con's me? Yeah.
Where all those nerds dress up and yeah, I love them.
Hey, listen.
So yeah, I know you do. I didn't even have to ask.
Yeah. I'm sort of a
connoisseur.
connoisseur of cons. Yeah, a connoisseur.
Oh.
Ah.
Trademark.
Yeah.
We called it. That's ours.
Talking about cons,
One of my favorite. Oh, is that new tattoo?
it is
The
a
Fifth
tattoo.
Element. I just noticed that one. Nice.
Yeah, actually,
Nice.
I got this at a con, Epcon.
Oh yeah, because we had a tattoo artist there.
Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't see that before.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well, talking about one of my favorites. Talking about the first con I ever went to. The first con I ever went to was Phoenix
I can't say
Comic
that.
Con.
First one I went to was San Diego. So
No, was it? No, yeah,
Mine
no.
was.
Phoenix Comic Con was my first con because that was the first time. Because back then I was way more into Star Trek than I was into Star Wars. I know, blasphemous, right? And they had the entire people. They had like pretty much everybody there besides Patrick Stewart. He had to cancel last minute. And
also had the big reunion.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So of course that's the only autograph I'm missing now. But it's one of those things where it's like that's a legit con.
It's one of the big six.
It's one of the biggest ones out there, and it's this year is going to be kind of crazy because they got some really special guests coming up this year.
Yeah, and it's one of the ones you can still walk up usually and get tickets at the door. I don't think they sell out every year.
No, I don't think so. I know last couple years now because they actually went down with their pricing this year from a couple years ago. So which will get a lot more people in the door again. I know that a couple years ago they had some issues, but they were really professional about it, and they tried their best, and they make sure everybody feels safe, and which is awesome now. And the people that are doing the security now, really professional, really happy. I went there they go through a metal detector, but I was in a complete Mandalorian outfit that was completely metal. And they were of course concerned, and I was like, look, it's just a Mandalorian. And then we had a supervisor, and he's like, oh yeah, it's fine, he's part of the Mandalorian Mercs, so it was no harm or nothing. But yeah, it's this year's gonna be exciting. They have some guests this year, man.
Yeah, I was kind of worried early on because they had a couple of mediocre type guests. I was like, oh, easier. Yeah,
Well,
right.
no guest is mediocre, just mediocre to some people.
True statement.
Yeah.
True. I shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
I don't want to denigrate. I don't want to talk bad about any.
That's why I can't spell
guest.
congratulations.
Yeah.
No, but like I said, a lot of people. There's a lot of guests. There's always a lot of guests at Phoenix,
And
they
they
have
poured a lot of them on over the past couple months.
Yeah. Last couple of months, we were telling each other, did you see who's coming now?
Yeah, the notification like, oh.
Yeah, the one I was really excited about it. And I got to pull it up because there's so many.
Mine was Jeff Goldblum. That was my
Goldblum.
moment.
That was a really good one. Mine, to be honest, and I'm sorry. We do apologize. It is not Phoenix Comic Con. It is
That's right.
Phoenix Fan Fusion. We do apologize. They
have
did
changed the
change
name.
it.
That's
They had
true.
to change the name. But yeah. So John Barrowman's going to be there.
He's always great.
Yeah, he's always great. But one of my favorites is that I saw coming is Paul Reubens.
Yeah.
It was like I was like, oh my God, Pee Wee Herman.
Already bought my photo op for him.
Because
He doesn't do a lot of cons.
No, he really doesn't. And the cons that he does do, it's funny. I don't even think I've ever seen him at a con.
I've never even seen him
do a
announced
lot
at
of.
one.
I do a lot of cons. So you have John Barrowman, you have Jeff Goldblum, which of course is a huge one, since he was Grandmaster, especially.
Grandmaster, Jurassic Park,
Oh,
The
of course,
Fly.
yeah. I mean,
Oh yeah, the
you're-
Leader too.
yeah. You have Nicholas Coster. He played
Jamie Lannister.
Jamie Lannister. That's a big one.
Who's still alive so far this season. Spoiler.
Somehow he's still alive.
Minus a hand. But yeah, he's still there.
Well, I'm just going to say wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and goodbye. Thank you.
Yep.
If you get that reference, good job. Matthew Lewis, he was Longbottom.
Neville Longbottom.
Longbottom from Harry Potter.
I guess women tell me he's hot now.
It's so weird that guy became hot.
The buck-toothed, awkward looking dude.
He got a six-pack and some chest hair, and it's like, ooh, I'm all like, it's all right.
Oh, yeah, he's all right.
Another big one, Elijah Wood.
That one, he does a few cons here and there.
But I mean, still, it's you have.
He's done some
Frodo,
iconic stuff.
Frodo. I mean, Frodo's just the biggest one.
Frodo, Wilfred, and
others.
A bunch of other stuff.
Yeah. Probably one of my personal favorites, Adam Savage.
From
Mythbusters,
he does a lot of cons that you don't even know because he suits up.
And he's a big con person, but
he's a sneaker.
But he likes to dress, and I guarantee you, he'll dress up this con.
He'll be on the floor. He always
does
a new costume every time, so you can't get used to what.
But see, I follow him on Twitter, and I caught him at San Diego Comic-Con, and I got a picture with him in his. I
didn't know he announces ahead of time what he's going to wear.
No, he doesn't. But I caught him because he posts on Twitter. A hint, and then people have to go look for him.
Nice.
So
follow him on Twitter, guys. You might be able to find him on the floor. He loves doing that.
He loves doing that, and but the thing is, he's only there for one day, but he's there for his book signing. Yeah.
At the con or at
the con? No, at the con. He's a meet and greet.
That'd be a cool little book to put on the shelf.
Yeah, and I'm probably going to purchase his meet and greet because I purchased his book already. I pre-ordered his book, so I think it's Every Tool's a Hammer or something like that. Really great. I can't wait to meet him, and it's pretty good. Another one.
Oh my.
I don't have that. I have that squeaky voice.
George Takei.
Takei.
No, he is gay, but Takei.
That's why he always says it.
It rhymes with. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to say Takei. Yeah. It's Takei.
It's Takei. It was George Takei.
Okay, Takei.
Okay. So you have Catherine Tate. She was in The Office. She was the British chick from The Office.
Also Doctor Who. She was Dr. Donna.
Yeah. So I'd never seen Doctor Who. I always tell her from The Office.
Yeah.
Like I said, Paul Reubens, John Barrowman, Chris Sarandon.
Sarandon. Voice of the Pumpkin King. Jack from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh.
That was his big claim to fame.
So if you do watch Gotham, Penguin from Gotham.
So I just thought about that. You're going to Penguin and Penguin's dad.
Penguin's dad, yeah.
Wow, because Paul Reubens played his dad.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So he's going to be there. He was also in
Walking Dead.
In one episode of Walking Dead. And he was a blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get that reference. Nichelle Nichols, another Star Trek one. Walter Koenig, another Star Trek one. Billy Dee Williams himself, and he's going to be new.
Colt 45.
He's going to be in the new Star Wars movie.
I think he actually did his own voice in the Lego movie too.
That's cool.
Where'd you get that cool space cape, brother?
Well, I know one of your favorites.
That Summer
Glau.
Yeah. I can't believe they canceled the Terminator Chronicles, man. That show was great. It is. I guess they didn't get enough sponsors and they canceled it.
Yeah.
But I loved her in Firefly also.
And actually one of your previous cons, Ray Park. He was at Las Cruces.
Nice guy.
Nice guy. I was his driver. I actually got a picture of him in the back seat.
And he could still whoop both of us at the same time.
Yeah, he can. Yeah.
He put on a little display with the little staff, and I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah. And then you have Amy Jo Johnson, Pink Ranger. You have Ian Zerlig.
From Sharknado?
From Sharknado.
And 90210.
I'm about to say
some little show 90210 that used to play.
They were playing like in the 90s. So yeah, I mean, and it goes on and on and on, and we can sit here and just talk
a lot
of voice actors. Stephen Cardenas.
Red Ranger, second Red Ranger, Steve Cardenas.
Garrett Wang, wasn't he Green Ranger?
Garrett Wang, I think, was a Star Trek thing.
Oh, you know what? That's right. He was in. Was it Deep Space Nine?
One of them. I can never keep them all straight.
Yeah, there's so many of them. Brian Herring. So yeah.
Is there a comic book artist list in there? Because I think they're bringing some big name comic artists.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, then this is just the celebrities. So we haven't even got into. So you have Tom Kenny. I guess he's a voice actor for SpongeBob and all that.
I think he is SpongeBob's voice.
Yeah. Christopher Sabat, Amy Jo Johnson.
Sabat, that's Dragon Ball.
Yep.
The other thing I like about Phoenix Comic Con.
Yeah.
They're starting to expand outside of the convention center. like other big cons.
Like San Diego, like there's more.
Oh,
there's
God.
more to do in San Diego in the district,
Like a mile
gas
radius
lamp, the gas
around.
lamp, than there is to do inside.
Yeah, you don't have to get a ticket to San Diego. You'll still be plenty busy.
That's why all the bums wear brand new shirts in San Diego, because they get all the shirts for free
Yeah.
from the guys.
And Phoenix is starting to do that, because I know if you go outside, on the one side they have a bunch of stuff set up.
Yeah.
And they're starting, like I said, the hotels are starting to get in on it and bringing people in. Oh, Andy Field.
Yeah, Andy Field.
The voice of Hand Unit from Five Nights at Freddy's. Hey, Andy, if you're watching.
You have Chris McCullen,
Big Joe.
Five Nights at Freddy's, Lucy Pohl from
Overwatch.
yeah, Overwatch. Yeah, thank you. Let's see that. So that's.
Well, they have some YouTube people there.
Yeah,
Too.
let's see what the YouTube people are.
I wonder if they have Talk Nerdy to Me. Oh, I just went meta.
Call us up.
We'll gladly sit there in a booth and annoy people.
The two people that'll ask for our autograph. I love Compossible a lot. That's a YouTube star. And James Rallison, another YouTube star. This is a legit con. This is one of the biggest cons in that region.
And I like the third floor.
Third floor,
Hall of Heroes.
The Hall of Heroes that was last year, because that's where all the celebrities were at, and that's where all like the Star Wars and the Marvel,
The
and,
interactive cosplay type.
yeah, the
groups.
Ghostbusters.
Arizona has a Judge Dredd.
Yeah, they have.
Browncoats.
It's called the Arizona Judges, and I know because I'm part of them.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, right.
You got a helmet?
No,
Oh.
I said I'm part of the group. I haven't started anything yet.
I'm a recruit.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see.
Like a
here.
Deadpool trainee.
They have usually SCA there.
Yeah.
They also have.
You can actually get in the ring and beat up people.
And that's actually something else. That's not SCA. That's actually, and I forget what it was.
It's a similar medieval.
It's a similar medieval thing. But like I said, they have. It's
The Lego
huge.
Builders.
They have the Lego Builder is a huge one. It's a big draw. It's called it's the ALUG, the Arizona Lego User Group. I know.
Lug. A-Lug.
ALUG, yeah, because I belong to the New Mexico LUG.
NM Lug.
NM Lug. And
Yeah, but Arizona one, those guys put on.
a heck of a show.
They probably have a few thousand square feet of space just Lego, and there's so
Yeah.
many little things hidden.
Yeah,
in that Lego
so that's a whole floor.
Yeah, that's just the third floor.
That's just the third floor. You don't understand how many panels these people have. And you have to understand, every artist can do a panel, and well, Phoenix Convention Center is
massive.
gigantic, and they've got what 100 panel rooms at least. I mean,
I think the
it's
second floor is all the panel rooms.
all panel rooms, and like
I don't
said,
even go there anymore because I get sucked up into the panels and I miss the con.
So there's a couple of different people at cons, okay?
Yeah.
There's the first timers that are getting way overwhelmed.
to do everything, they try to do it all.
They try to do it all. There are the panel people that will only go to cons to see panels of their favorite people. And then there's the cosplayers that will go in there and make a spectacle to be
Yeah.
seen.
I mean, you put a lot of time, effort, and money.
That's
in that
that's
thing.
usually me.
You want?
Yeah.
Look what I did.
Yeah, that's usually me. If you see a Darth Vader walking around there, that would be me. And then I also have Yip Yip. The running of the Yip Yips. we have like.
That's a newer thing.
Yeah, because I was there last year.
Yip, 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 yip.
Yip. Oh, yeah. Look it up on YouTube. And then you have your vendor people. They only go to see con vendors because there's usually pretty good vendors down there.
There's all kinds of stuff you don't see.
That you don't see
Target or Walmart.
And there's gonna be like 4 different laser sword vendors.
I know Saber Forge is going to be
Saber
there.
Forge,
Ultra Saber.
Ultra Sabers. There's gonna be a couple. There's like 4 of them. So
They make really high quality sabers. You can actually beat them against each other and they don't break.
You could drop a couple dollar bills there. So yeah, there's gonna be huge. There's a lot to do, and there's gonna be more to do on the outside because usually the hotels have their own thing, like the
They're starting to in Phoenix,
like the tabletoping game and the poker, and it's gonna be a crazy.
Yeah, and the Phoenix
and it's
poker tournament is pretty good.
Yeah, it's a Memorial Weekend, 23rd to the 26th. I
Coming
believe.
up, end of May.
Yeah, here in a couple weeks,
Exactly.
actually in 2 weeks. Yeah, 23rd to 26th. So I know we're going on Thursday.
Always.
I'm leaving on Monday. So
I'd have to be in the hospital not to not to go to it.
Yeah, I go every year. It doesn't matter what's going on. I'm take that Memorial Day weekend off, and I'm heading there. And you should too, because it's a heck of a con. And he'll probably post a link down below where you can get tickets and everything.
Still not impossible to get tickets. You can still get them.
I think they're like $85 right now for a whole weekend, but that's nothing from what is actually going on right now. So let me see here.
And the convention center is air conditioned, so you don't have to worry about melting in the Arizona.
Yeah, it's $85 for the whole weekend. Which is
very reasonable.
Very reasonable. For what
3 or 4 days?
It's 3 days.
3 days.
No, I'm sorry. Thursday night preview, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely get it. It's for what it's like $20 a day, and for you can't even if you did everything, it would take you a year to do everything there.
Just the panels alone.
Just the panels alone.
Crazy.
I mean,
third floor will take you all the day.
Yeah,
to see.
I mean, especially with all the celebrities and everybody, because the Umbrella people are there, the Justice League people are there, the Marvel people are there. The Star Wars people always usually have a gigantic, because I guess one of the promoters is
the Star Wars has a big corner section with a cantina and everything else.
Yeah, so
club and everything.
So it's
you taking R2 this year?
I am not. No, unfortunately, he's just.
Too hefty.
Yeah, it's just he's too much of a pain, and we're not taking. I don't want to take the trailer this year because parking downtown. You might want to Uber in there, park somewhere else, and Uber in there, because if not, it's like $35 a day except for parking. Yeah, it's a little pricey, but that's supply and demand. You have 100,000 people showing up, and you bring a big car in there, it might be a little thing.
And hopefully they set up the outside again like they did before.
Yeah, they I think they are.
Because their convention center is split on two sides of the street, and it's connected underground.
Yeah.
But on that dividing street, they closed it off, and they had a beer garden and food truck area.
The food truck area, yeah. The food truck area is huge.
We went out there. Had a couple beers and some tacos. Went back in.
Yeah.
Came out on the way back to the hotel and grabbed something to eat in the room.
Well, they have a whole food court too. They have five or six different food court stuff inside.
That's true, inside, right in the front door.
So I mean, it's a gigantic thing. We've been going every year for the last 6 years now.
Yeah, I try to steal as many ideas from them as I can.
Because they have a whole setup, and it's a crazy con, and it's Phoenix Fan Fusion again. And we do apologize for saying
it's going to take a year or two to get used to.
Because they changed their name last year, and then they changed it again. So it's Phoenix Fan Fusion. So definitely check them out. Comment down below what you guys are excited for. Like I said, he'll probably put a card in or a link for the Phoenix.
We'll probably make some video. Hopefully we can get some interviews while we're there.
Yeah.
There will be some content from Phoenix Comic-Con that we post up.
Yeah, we'll have a lot of maybe some celebrity interviews, or even just...
Or maybe just me selfieing next to people.
Right, or some even cosplay interviews, or, Hall of Heroes interviews. And
with some of the costuming groups.
Yeah. So comment down below what you guys are excited for, and if you are going, you should try to look for us. And I usually dress up as my favorite Star Wars character. I'll be in my Darth Vader. I will also be Thor this year.
The most recent Thor.
I'm not telling which Thor I'm going to be, but I will be Thor this year.
The Lebowski Thor.
Shut up. No spoilers here. But yeah, so again, comment down below, like and subscribe this video, and share if you like. Give us one of those subscribe, and hit that bell icon.
Yeah,
so loud.
Still works.
And hit that bell icon so you can get all updates from future videos. My name is Patrick with Talk Nerdy to Me.
I am Troy, also with Talk Nerdy to Me.
We'll see you guys at Phoenix Fan Fusion here in a couple weeks.
The PFF.
Bye, guys.
Nerds. Get nerdy with me. Tell me what game that you get on. Is it card or read? What kind of class do you play, girl? In an RPG.